Okay, I think we are live. I think we're live. If you guys can see me and hear me, please let me know. Please let me know if you guys can see and hear me so that way everything's working and we can start talking about that. Let me know where you guys are from. Where are you tuning in from? Thank you guys so much for being here today. Let's go ahead and get some people in here and then we will get moving with the show. I am going to be giving away an Ark Pro in the silver graphite edition. And also the one that I'm giving away has a little, it's got a little Santa Claus on it climbing up a ladder. I do have one of those on the way to me right now, but I don't have one to show you today. But the giveaway Ark Pro you'll receive is the silver graphite, and it's going to have the Santa climbing up the ladder on it. All right. So just stay tuned for that. We do have an Ark Pro giveaway here at the end of the show. I'm Sean from Olight USA. I've been working for Olight for over 10 years now. I'm actually the first person to ever work for Olight in America, if you didn't know who I am. And we are just very, very excited to talk about the Ark Pro, talk about the Marauder Mini 2, give away an Ark Pro, and also, I have something for you guys. I have a discount code as well that you can use on the website. So I've got all kinds of cool stuff for you. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Good afternoon. We have got, let's give a few shout outs here before we start talking lights. We got Christopher, Zach, Satan Cyanide from North Idaho here. What's up, man? Reiner, Jeffrey, Brian, Dominic, Steven, Lucas, Mikey, first from Puerto Rico. You're the first from Puerto Rico. Ben, Garrett, Jammer, Jody, Barry. What's going on, guys? Good to see all of you. We got Win in here. Good to see you, man. Central Florida. What's up? I'm actually from Florida, so what's going on? Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Happy Friday. What's up from Texas? Awesome. Good to see you in here from Texas. Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and just give you this discount code. So basically the way the code works is you can get an extra 10% off on Olight.com or the Olight app. Now, I know that we got deals on Amazon and other places, but the discount code that I have will work in the Olight app or Olight.com, all right? And you need to log into your account, all right? I assume everybody watching right now hopefully has an account on Olight.com and is getting loyalty points and coins and all of that jazz when you guys order. Yeah, man, I'm a Florida bro. I'll show you a very, very funny tattoo that I have to represent Florida because I have a lot of, I have serious tattoos, but I also have like some fun tattoos like the one up right here. Give myself a little bit of extra power during the day. But I'll show you this one right here. I have an IWATJ, which means it was always the Jags. So I've got a Jaguars tattoo because I'm from Jacksonville. So there you go, man. All right. Anyways, enough of that. Let's talk about the sale event. It is actually, let me give you this code. Sorry, guys. I am all over the place. Let me give you the code. I'm pulling it up right now. Let me give you the code. It is Olight BF14. So let me go ahead and type it in. Olight BF14. Olight BF14. All caps. That's the way it was told to me. All caps. So just Olight BF14. All right. And that's basically it. The 14 is to symbolize today's date. All right. So that's what the 14 is for. The way this code works is it's 10% off your order. The only thing is they only gave me 50 of them. There's only 50 of these codes. Okay. I don't know how many people are going to take advantage of it because I'm only telling this code here in this live video. I'm not going to tell anybody anywhere else. So it's just for the people watching. But there's only 50 codes, okay? So there is a limit on the codes and it's only for today, all right? So if you are trying to get an extra 10% off, trying to order stuff today from Olight.com, use that code, all right? There's only 50 of them. Olight BF10, absolutely, Steven, absolutely. Sean is like that guy in The Good Place with the Jags. Yeah. I'm not like this crazy diehard Jaguars fan. It's not like I'm sitting around looking up stats and stuff, but like it represents my relationship with Jacksonville, which is where my family still lives, which is where I grew up. I mean, it's my upbringing. So it's more of just, basically a nod to where I'm from. So, all right. Yeah, the coupon does stack with most items. They told me there's like a couple bundles that they wouldn't be able to do the extra 10% off on. So you will just need to put that, basically just add stuff to your cart and then put that code in. I know for a fact that the code works for any just regular flashlight item. I just don't know if it works for like the mega pack and the mystery pack. But if you add like a Seeker 4 Pro to your order, or an Ark Pro, or basically any lights that aren't in some big crazy bundle, you're going to get that extra 10% off. So basically just add what you want to the cart, type in that code at checkout, and then you will see the money taken off. All right. So that's basically all you got to do. Just add what you want to your cart, type in the code, and it should work for most of the items. It does stack. They told me it stacks. So it's not like if you're using something else, you can't use this. Actually, what's funny is we had a small little meeting about this code, and they were like, well, I mean, that makes it like a really big discount on some items. And I was like, dude, let's just give them the code. It'll be all right. All right. And so, so anyways, use that code, get some extra money off. And it's only for today, and it's only for 50 orders. Okay. All right. Here we go. Just used it. It works. It's not stacking. It just gave me an error. Okay. So there are a couple stipulations with it, but it works for most things. So you do need to go in and just basically, again, add items to your cart and see, if it works. All right. Here's one thing. If it's not going to stack with your Ark Pro order, then maybe go ahead and place your Ark Pro order, because you're getting free shipping anyways. It's not like there's any disadvantage to just going ahead and throwing in your Ark Pro pre-order and then, ordering something else with that code as well. Because it's free shipping, $49 or more. So once you reach that free shipping threshold, there's not exactly like a huge advantage to placing just one order instead of maybe a couple orders where you could use those discount codes. I mean, just kind of play the game, play the game. I'm trying to figure out a way for you guys to get the best deals. I am on your side. I want you to use all the codes, all the perks. That's why I'm here. So first off, make sure you get a free flashlight with your order. You need to log into an account before placing your order. If you are a brand new customer, don't check out as a guest, because if you create an account, you're going to be able to get an i3E with your order. So if you've never ordered from us before, please make an account to get a free flashlight. Now, for the people who are lower than diamond level, but you also already have an account where you're placing orders, for you guys, there's going to be a whole array of free items that could be in your box. It could be a sphere. There's an i3T. There's an i1R2. So there's a whole bunch of different items that you could potentially get for free if you already have an account and you're not diamond level yet. There's 3 tiers of the freebie that you get with your order. The new customers get the i3E. The people who've already ordered before but not diamond, you guys are going to get basically just a random small Olight product, but still very good. And then if you guys are diamond level and above, you'll be able to get the new Friendship iMini 2 that is here in titanium. All right. So this one is in this beautiful kind of black washed, stone washed titanium. It looks really cool. It looks very rustic. It also has the little ancient Chinese symbols here for the Friendship Edition. If you guys have been following us, we actually do a Friendship Edition every single year. Last year we did the little pen, the O Pen Mini. And so we pick basically kind of a small product to do this Friendship Edition with every single year for the holidays. And this is that. So very, very happy about this. Anyone who is diamond and above receiving this for free, You will absolutely love it. So the bottom line is, I know it's complicated. I might have done it a little differently, but but the bottom line is, if you log into an account, you will see something for free in your cart, and it is going to be a nice item. Keychain light, maybe the titanium light. So just depends on your status on the website. Thomas just said the code worked for me. Yeah, the code is working for people, guys. The code is working. So definitely, get that extra 10% off. Thank you guys for taking advantage of that. Really appreciate that. Okay, let's talk about the Ark Pro. Let's talk about the Ark Pro. That is the main event. So I've got all of them here. So I might as well show you all the colors. So here is the silver graphite version. I'm giving one of these away at the end of this video, and it's going to have a little Santa Claus on it as well. So it will be engraved for the holidays. So silver graphite version, beautiful, matches my shirt. I love that we're doing this kind of two-tone thing we've never come out with every light, and that is Team Orange. These are very, very popular. And then we have the beautiful OD green there as well. All right. So there are two more. We also, of course, have the Phantom Squadron edition. And I'm trying to kind of move it around in the light here so that you can see. So, sorry, Phantom Squadron edition. And it is in this beautiful gunmetal that kind of shines in the light. And then it has this really fun, like bomber jet type of milling there on the front. So really beautiful piece. Those have been very, very popular. We also have a surprise for this that we didn't talk about at OFAN Day, our in-person event we did in New York. And that is the zombie version right here. And it looks really cool. The way that the blood splatter is on here, I think they've really progressed in that. Some of the first zombie lights that we made, the blood trails just, it wasn't very realistic. It kind of looked a little weird, but now it really does look right. So I'm happy about that. Really, really fun light. I know it's not Halloween anymore, but a zombie Ark Pro is awesome. So we also have the black version right here. This is in a matte finish black. So this one feels much different than the other ones. Even the zombie one right here, this has kind of that glossy feel to it, whereas the black version here is that classic matte black. The black version isn't usually my favorite because it's not the most interesting and fun, but man, this matte finish that we do feels amazing, guys. So, even though it's kind of the standard edition, it does have really, really nice grip and feel to it. Okay, we also, of course, have the Ark Pro Ultra, which I will get into as well. But let's just go ahead and go through the settings. I know a lot of you guys already know this stuff, but I just wanted to show it to you live. Like, I feel like all of the kind of special advertisements and the special videos and all that kind of stuff and the website pictures, all of that stuff is great and all. But at the end of the day, I just want to see somebody actually showing me the product in real life. So that's part of why we do these live videos, is because I can see your comments, I can answer your guys' questions, but also like I'm literally standing here in front of the camera showing you these products in real life. There's no Photoshop, there's no anything going on. It's just, hey, I'm just this guy showing you these beautiful products. So that's why we do these live videos, to give you just the most real, raw representation of what we do, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. We have got the spotlight mode, which has a 205 meter beam distance. You can see that really tight, nice looking hot spot right there, but it also does have a little bit of spill coming off of the sides. So, you can still see things around you. You can see, look at all this spill right here. So even though it is a tight hot spot, it's not like, the only thing of the beam is the hot spot. You can still actually see around you. But if you really are doing things up close, you want to flip to the floodlight mode. So there we go. Did you see how the hot spot just disappeared, right? And so I'll go back. There's your hot spot. Goodbye, hot spot. So that's how you're getting this beautiful uniform beam when you're doing things up close and it doesn't have that hot spot in the middle that's annoying. I don't like hot spots if I'm looking at something up close. You don't need that little intense circle in the middle. All you want is just nice light that helps you see, right? So it's nice to just get rid of that hotspot when you're doing something that's not far away. I love that. And you can just flip back and forth, distance, up close, distance, up close. It's so easy and simple. You just flip the switch back and forth. Now, we also have UV, right? So we've got a two-stage UV, and you can really see it when I shine it on this picture. The new UV setting, the high setting, is over 1100 milliwatts. So this is a legit UV. It actually is getting hot on my hand right now. So this is a very strong UV. You should be able to light up a whole bathroom to look for sanitary conditions, maybe a bed in a hotel. You're looking at the carpet, making sure your cat didn't, have any accident. That kind of stuff, you want that higher level mode. Now, if you're checking somebody's ID, you're checking counterfeit currency, you're looking for scorpions, stuff like that, then you can hold the switch down and drop it to the lower UV mode because you don't need that intensity. So it's really cool that we now have two modes for UV and that mode that has over 1100 milliwatts. It's very strong UV. So we've got spotlight, floodlight, very strong UV. And then we now have a switch on the side that just didn't exist in the previous Ark Pro, Ark Ultra, and that is the laser button. So we can press this, and that brings us to the laser. So as you can see, I am at laser and UV together, which is really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a green laser and UV together from a product. So, but the good news is you can use this laser with the other modes as well. And the most useful kind of dual mode that I can find is the spotlight mode with the laser. Because let's say that you're trying to point something out to someone and it's dark. That means that thing you're trying to point out might be far away. So you need the spotlight to show the brightness at distance. And then you have the laser that is showing at distance as well, because it's a class 3R green laser and it can go forever. So this combo of laser with spotlight makes a lot of sense to me, but you can also do it just with the floodlight as well. So it's really up to you. That's why we said the light has 7 modes, because it has 4 modes. So it has UV, laser, spotlight, floodlight. And then you can use that laser with the 3 other modes. So that's where you get the 4 modes plus the 3 double modes to give you 7 modes. And then each one of those modes has its own brightness level as well. I mean, you can hold down the switch and go through your typical low, medium, high, double tap to go to turbo, and then you can triple tap to go to strobe, all right? And then you do, of course, have your moonlight mode as well, which has incredible run times. It's got 14 days straight of runtime, so that's 2 full weeks, compared to the 11 days of runtime of the Ark Pro. So you're getting 3 extra days of runtime because this light has a 2000 milliamp battery instead of a 1500 milliamp battery. That's a really big difference, guys. Going from 1500 to 2000 milliamps, you're getting an extra 3 days of runtime and you're getting more output because this is 1500 lumens instead of the 1300 lumens of the Ark Pro. So 200 extra lumens, 500 milliamps extra of battery life, and you're getting all of these extra modes, right? And then on top of that, I have an Ark Pro right here. I probably should have been showing that to you the whole time. So also, we made the pocket clip much better. So we took the pocket clip from the Ark Ultra and we put it on the Ark Pro. So you're getting this rounded off, very, very large pocket clip that's anchored down by these screws, whereas you have this much more slender, way less overbuilt, way less strong clip on the Ark Pro. So there you go. It also has our magnetic charging, just like the previous series, so you can still use your Omino charger, your magnetic chargers that you guys have, but it also has Type-C on the side as well, which is great because for people like me who travel, I go to trade shows, visit other offices, stuff like that. A lot of times I'm trying to just have Type-C charger to keep things easy, small. So it's great that I can basically just have a Type-C charger for like every device that I have now at this point. I mean, my camera, my phone, my flashlight, everything is like Type-C now at this point. So it's very, very convenient. I love that we did this feature specifically. So it's better in every way, guys. It also has this new milling on the side that is very, very grippy compared to the old version, which is way less grippy, guys. You can see, look, all this is just some vertical lines. And when I press my finger into it, it doesn't really like stop my finger very well. So it's not really the best grip. Whereas this new grip, where it's not only vertical but horizontal lines, when I put my finger on it, it actually locks in. You see what I'm saying? So this is functional grip versus the grip on the Ark Pro, I think is not so functional. It kind of looks cool, but in terms of grip, it doesn't really work. So again, we took something that wasn't really grippy at all and made it very, very grippy. Gosh, we've made everything better on this light, guys. I'm going through everything here. It also has our new battery level and lumen level indicators, and it might be hard to show you in this live video, but it also has new indicators. And I do have to tout my own horn, or what do you call it? Toot your own horn? Yeah, toot your own horn. That's what it is. This is one of the things that I actually helped design on the Ark Pro was the indicators. So we decided to put the indicators inside of the switch versus having it be right here underneath the switch. And on top of that, we decided to give it multicolored LEDs. So for the battery level, it's a green LED, makes sense, battery life, green. And then for the lumen level, we decided to make it a white light representing the white light, right? So the indicators itself for your battery level and your lumen level is much, much better. Well, actually, I'll take it a step further. So this is the Ark Pro, and all it has is just your battery level indicator. It just has 4 simple LEDs there underneath the switch. But now with this one, you've got lumen level and battery level indicators up to 4 different LEDs on each side. So you're getting 8 LEDs multicolor versus the 4 LEDs on the Ark Pro. Anyways, you get the idea. It's more functionality, looks way better. It's better in every way. So I just find it incredible that we went from a flashlight that I personally thought was basically perfect for everyday carry, and then we just basically gave it way more functionality and made it better in every single way possible. So I am just so happy that this exists because, gosh, it is so much better. Okay, let's go into also the Ultra. So the Ultra is going to have 200 more lumens than even the Ark Pro. So we've got the Ark Pro at 1300 lumens. We've got the Ark Ultra at 1400 lumens. We've got the Ark Pro at 1500 lumens. And then we have the Ark Pro Ultra at 1700 lumens. So if I'm comparing the Ark Pro to the Ark Pro Ultra, we're talking 400 lumen difference. So, and again, I mean, are they really that much different in size? Not really. We are at I looked this up yesterday. We are at 0.16 inches longer with the Ark Pro than the Ark Pro. So if 0.16 inches matters to you in the pocket, I don't see how you could even notice that whatsoever, but it's worth it getting the extended battery life, all right? You're not gonna notice. If anything, it's better for me because I have pretty big hands and there's a little bit more handle to hold on to when you're using the light. So I actually appreciate the extra length and the way bigger battery. This one also has the Ark Beat, which is this little LED. You can actually see it right now. This little LED that kind of beats like a heartbeat. And what it does is it symbolizes how long you have used your Ark Pro Ultra. Does it have any actual like functionality in terms of like flashlight functionality? No. But is it something really cool? Of course, right? And so I'm glad that we decided to do something that wasn't just more lumens, more battery. Like sometimes it's not only just about more performance, like it's about doing things that make us happy, right? Make us feel more attached to the things that we own. And so the point of this is for you to remember all those times you've used your light, all those times that it's helped you with, issues or whatever, like all those time, like that's what the arc beat represents. And it changes color over time. So as you use the light more and more and more, it will remember how long you've used the light, and it will change colors as time goes on. So it's really interesting. It's a very kind of artistic thing to do, but I think it's really cool. So, and it's only on the Ark Pro Ultra. You don't even have that on the Ark Pros. So you won't see that on any other model except for this one and the olive green here in the OAL. Of course, this is made out of OAL, just to segue into that. OAL is our super aluminum that we designed. Basically, it's very, very hard to scratch and dent compared to your typical 6061 aluminum, which is what pretty much all aluminum products are made out of. Even the new iPhone is made out of the 6061 aluminum. So I would say our anodizing is pretty similar too. It's funny how I did a trade show a couple weeks ago, and people kept coming over to the booth with their orange iPhone 17 Pros, and they were like, "Look at that! It matches this light." So, so anyways, we're familiar with anodizing aluminum. Let's see, coolest flashlights ever. Thank you so much. Thank you. So there is the Ark Pro and the Ark Pro Ultra. Let me just kind of hold them up. Do you guys have any questions about these? Oh, Kelvin, very good question. Sorry, I'm reading questions. So Kelvin just said, why is the spot and turbo for the Ark Pro only 800 lumens and not 1500 lumens? Okay, so beam distance is calculated by candela. It's actually not calculated by lumens. If you look at thrower flashlights, which are flashlights that are dedicated for distance, you'll see that they actually have pretty low lumens compared to the candela that they offer. I mean, our Javelat series lights, they don't have 10,000 lumens, 20,000 lumens. That's not really how thrower style lights work. It's all based on candela, which is the calculation of the intensity of that beam at a given subject at a given distance, right? So candela is actually what you're looking for when it comes to a spotlight. Now, when it comes to a floodlight, when we're talking about, and this is a great segue again, thank you. I'm going to jump here into the Marauder Mini 2, and you can see this wide array of these massive big LEDs. Whereas when you look at the front of the Ark Pro, you can see that we have much smaller LEDs, and we have these smaller reflectors as well. You can see that the spotlight is using a smooth reflector, and it's a little bit deeper reflector than the orange peel reflector for the floodlight. That's another thing that shows you that it's a spotlight, is again, not really based on the lumens. It's based on the design of the light and the geometry of it. So basically, long distance lights are going to have a smooth reflector. So it's going to look like this mirrored kind of look. And then it's going to be a long reflector so it can shoot the light out with that tight hotspot. So don't worry about lumens when it comes to a spotlight when you're worried about beam distance. When you're worried about lumens, that's when it's a floodlight, right? So for example, I've got a really good example for that. So we've got the Marauder Mini 2 right here, and I have it right here on the 10,000 lumen floodlight mode. And now I'm going to flip it to the 750 meter beam distance spotlight mode. Now I'm going to flip it to the center, which allows you to use spotlight and the floodlight at the same time. When you use the floodlight alone, it's 10,000 lumens. When you use the floodlight with the spotlight, it actually drops down to 8,000 lumens. And you're thinking like, hold on a second. How is it less lumens when you're using two modes together versus just using the one mode separately? And it's because the spotlight is detracting from those floodlight lumens in order to have the power to shoot it out to give you that high candela, right? So, so that's the part where it's like a little tricky, because it's like, okay, the floodlight mode is 10,000 lumens. The spotlight mode is 750 meter beam distance. And then when you use those together, they become 8,000 lumens. The math ain't mathin', but it does actually, when you think about the fact that candela actually detracts from lumens when you are talking about a spotlight, right? So it makes sense. These are beautiful lights, guys. I'm really also a big fan of the side light. That has been huge for me. I can't tell you how many times that I set my light down on a table and then I realize, oh yeah, I got to turn all these lights on because the table is dark, right? And so you end up having like a lantern on your table or some kind of light that's off to the side but isn't really lighting up the table very well. I mean, coffee tables need light, right? So because of that, you can just set this guy down on the table and it will light up the whole thing, man. And I love that you're out using your light, right? You're out using your light and then you get home and you can still use it, right? I love that. And then also the red light function is fantastic to preserve night vision. Lately, I've just been turning this on the red if I'm looking for something at night because I don't need that white light. I just need to be able to see, and I don't want to hurt my ability to go to bed that night, you know, with the blue light and all that stuff that everybody talks about. So another good usage. It also has Type-C. So finally, for the first time, we've got Type-C charging with the Marauder series right here. So you just plug it into the side. But just like the Ark Pro, we want to give you guys options, especially with a light this beautiful. We wanted to make sure you could still put it on those Omino chargers. So because of that, it also still has your typical magnetic charging. This is a great light to just pop that on the Omino and just grab it when you need to grab it. But again, if you're taking this on the go, let's say that you're taking it camping, things like that, you probably have power banks with you, you probably have cables in your car, and all of that stuff is Type-C. So because of that, again, on the go, Type-C is always number one. So I'm very, very happy about that. We have the midnight blue version, which is definitely my favorite one. We also have the orange version with the black accents, looks fantastic. And then again, just like the Ark Pro, we did the matte black. So it still has that different kind of feel to it, that matte finish, kind of that more rough finish versus the, kind of glossy version here with the colors, right? Still has the 32650 battery, so we're talking absolutely massive removable battery. You've got a lifetime warranty on this light. The good news is if your battery ever has an issue, you just hit us up and get a new one. So typically on these flashlights, first thing to go out would be the battery, things like that. So it's good to see that, for an item that is this expensive, I mean, worst case scenario, maybe many, many years down the line, the battery goes out and you just get another one. So in terms of longevity, it's fantastic with this light. The previous Marauder Mini has an amazing track record. They rarely come in for repair. People love them. So it just made sense to, again, just make a way better version, right? It's got all the attributes that I wanted from this light. Type-C charging, being able to use both beams together, having that side light, having a stronger red light. I mean, it's all stuff that everybody wanted from the new version of the Marauder Mini. So beautiful light. I know they're like around 180 bucks. I know it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but with the lifetime warranty and the performance that you're getting backed by Olight, the value's there. The value's there. By no means is it a bad deal. You're getting a lot for your money, especially in 2025 where everything is expensive now. So the fact that you're still able to get a good deal with all the service behind it is good. It also comes in this beautiful case. So this is the orange one, obviously. It's going to have a different colored badge on it for the black and the blue version. But I just wanted to show this to you. I also wanted to show this to you. So beautiful custom cutout there for the light. And then on top of that, it comes with a really cool lanyard. So let me show that to you. So this lanyard is going to be this braided kind of cloth. These are my favorite types of cables. You know I'm talking about, those ones that have kind of that cloth sleeve on it. And then this is also a flat cable. So the cloth sleeve flat cables, those are the best. So it has a little attachment here, which is how you are going to attach this lanyard to the hole right here on your light. But when you want to charge it, all you do is press this button and remove it, and that becomes a Type-C charging cable. All right. So you have a cable on the go because it is your lanyard, right? So that is very exciting. And then, with it being such a big light, it makes sense to have a lanyard on it. Put that around your wrist. Make sure you don't accidentally drop it when you're using the light. And then it comes with this. This is not a something you have to purchase. It just comes in the box. So really nice setup there. Let me see here. Any question? Oh, let me get a sip of water here. Here's the new cups as well. Here's the new cups. Let's see here. I love the Nano. She is my girl. The Warrior Nano. You mean that guy? That's an awesome light. It's like our smallest tail switch light. Let's see. Any other question? This is available as well. This is a new product. This is just a really nice cup. A lot of people have asked for this. It's got the nice, the little slider here. I'm drinking water out of it now, but I've drank coffee out of it several times. These are only like $20. In terms of quality, I don't really see the difference between this and Yeti and all the other stuff. It's just a really overbuilt, heavy-duty metal cup with a big top on it. So really beautiful cup, $20. Great way to show support for Olight. I've been enjoying it. No info on the tumblers. How long do they keep drinking? Oh, gosh. I do not know. I need to find that out. That's a really good question, Manuel. I will find that out. Thank you. Thank you for asking that. I will find that out. I've got ice in here right now. I've had ice in it since like early this morning. It's 1:30 in the afternoon now. So it takes quite a while for the ice to melt. I just don't know exactly how long. Okay. Are there any updates on an O Pen, a new one? I do not know of a new O Pen because we recently came out with the O Pen Mini 2. So the current O Pen that we have, and then we have the O Pen Glow as well. So the current models of the O Pen are still pretty current. I'm still a huge fan of the O Pen Mini 2. That one has the little pencil on the top, and then the little kind of bolt action gear where you can go to the top or you can go down to the bottom. I love that pen. Glow is a great idea. I love how the tip glows so you can write when it's a little bit darker. And again, I use the O Pen Glow because my desk is too dark. So that's why that's why you need the side light, man. That's why because your desk is too dark. If you had the side light, then you wouldn't need the tip of your pen glowing so you can write when it's darker out, right? I think it'd be funny to go to like a nice restaurant, like a fancy restaurant where the lights are dimmed, and you just pull this out of your pocket and just put it on the side light and just leave it there. Okay, battery size, please. This one 7,500 milliamps, 32,650. I'll show you right here. There, I think you can read it there. Yeah, so 3.7 volt, even though it's lithium ion, goes up to 4.2, and then you have the 7,500 milliamps, which is huge. One of the best cells, we use them in our baton lights, is the 21700. We use that in the Warrior series as well, but those are still 5,000 milliamps, which is incredible. That's still the same amount of battery capacity as the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which is famous for having such good battery life. And then this has 7,500, which is 2,500 more milliamps than even the 17 Pro Max or the Warrior X4, for example, with the 21700 battery. This one has a 2,000 milliamp cell, which is fantastic, given how slender and flat it is. The Ark Pro does have a lifetime warranty. This is one of our flagship products. So if you ever have any issues with it, if you ever need anything whatsoever, just hit up our 24/7 customer service. Our customer service is on the website, so you can just hit up our live chat. You can also email us, just cs@olight.com. And yeah, I mean, we're known for our customer service. I mean, if you have any issues, we'll help you out regardless of what it is. unless you end up throwing your light off of like 100-story building and it becomes a pancake or something. That might be a little different story. But most of the time, even with heavy usage, because we got a lot of first responders, we got a lot of people who use these for work. And so because of that, we understand that people are using these, they get scratched up, they get beat up, and that's okay. That's what they're meant to be used for. So Chuck, thank you so much. Let's see. I would love an Arc LEP. Man, that would be really cool. An LEP would be awesome. The only thing about the LEP is that there's basically no spill, right? So an LEP is basically like a sniper rifle flashlight. And so because of that, there is zero spill coming off the beam. So you can see something that is extraordinarily far away and it doesn't get hot, which is really nice. It doesn't get hot like an LED because it's just different technology. The only thing is, if you're looking at something really far away, all you're going to be able to see is just within that hot spot. Whereas if you have something that's more of like a traditional spotlight like this, then you're going to be able to get a little bit of spill from that hot spot as well. The Marauder Mini 2, the spotlight on this is more like an LEP. You see how there's like no spill? There's like nothing going on here. You just have that, right? And so that is more of like what an LEP looks like. And then what's nice about this light is, well, now you can just use both together, so it doesn't really matter. So I think LEPs are amazing because of the fact that they don't really get hot like LEDs, and the beam distance you get from it is insane. But it is nice to have those extra LEDs around it to be able to have a spill as well. So I think it would be cool to have, all I'm saying is, I think somehow if we could figure out how to have LEP plus flood LED, that would be really, really cool because that's really what you need. You need both, not only LEP. So that spotlight is awesome. It is 750 meter beam distance. It's incredible. We've put actually a couple videos so far here on the channel of the performance of this light. Obviously there's not much I can show you when I'm live here in the studio, but we are continuing to put footage of the performance of these lights outside and things like that. So stay tuned for that. I mean, at this point, we're putting content on this YouTube channel basically every single day. I'm actually posting a sale overview video tonight at 8 p.m. when the sale officially starts. So if you'd like to see more information about these products and see more of like an official video, that will be launching tonight at 8 p.m. I also have included another Ark Pro giveaway in that video as well. So you have another opportunity to win an Ark Pro. Just quick little plug. I am going to be doing these live videos for the next 2 Fridays as well. So this is the first of 3. And it'll be every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And yes, I will be giving away an Ark Pro in every single one, and the discount code as well. So I bring codes, I bring knowledge, I bring flashlights. I'm trying to bring it all. I'm trying to give you guys value here. I can't wait to post a picture using the Marauder Mini 2 side light at a fancy restaurant. That'd be hilarious, man. You go there, he's like, here's your seat, sir. He puts you in and you're like, oh, thanks a lot. And you like pull this out and put it on the table. That would be a funny video. Anyways, you demand, Steven, you demand. Let me show you a couple more things here, guys, and then we'll get into the giveaway. The molten lava O-clip right here is really cool, guys. The red itself is this kind of deep red. It's not this bright red that kind of looks tacky. Like this is that nice kind of lush, deep red. And then it has these, I'm trying to get it working in the light here. The studio lights are making it hard. So it has all these kind of like craters that are in it as well that give it this kind of look of lava on the side of a mountain in Hawaii or something. And it just looks really cool. Also, we do something in the Facebook group. I don't know if I'm sure a lot of you guys watching right now are in our Facebook group. If you haven't yet, please join. We're doing all kinds of giveaways in there. We also have like 200,000 Olight fans in there. So if you want to find a place to talk about flashlights with other people, like if you're like me, where like locally, if you talk about flashlights, people are like, what are you talking about, you weirdo? No, but the flashlight group is a way for you to talk lights all day, every day, and everyone agrees with you and thinks it's normal. So even my fiance, she's like, can you just stop talking about flashlights for once? I'm like, okay. So anyways, it's a great place to meet friends. I have countless friends that I have met that I've known for years because of that Facebook group. And I'm actually the guy who's the founder of the Facebook group. I actually started it many, many, many years ago. So anyways, it's a great place. It's a really fun place to meet people and enjoy this hobby that we all love. The Flashaholics. Olight BF14. Thank you, Russ. Yes. Let me do that one more time. Olight BF14. Okay, I just typed it in. I think you guys can see my comment. I see my comment as like a yellow little box, so maybe it stands out, but it's Olight BF14. If you guys are ordering anything at all today from Olight.com or the Olight app, use that code because you can get extra money off of your order on top of all the other crazy discounts and stuff that we're doing. So, last couple things, then giveaway. Please make sure you guys are spinning the lucky wheel. All right. I got to talk about a couple more freebie things that you guys can take advantage of. Spin that lucky wheel. It started on Wednesday and it's going to be going all the way until December 1st. So you have 2 full weeks to be able to spin that lucky wheel. At the least, you can get 50 O coins every day, because no matter what, you win at least 50 O coins. But there's all kinds of other stuff on there. There's even a Marauder Mini 2 on there. There's some crazy prizes. So please spin the lucky wheel every day. And it doesn't matter if you've ordered or not ordered, or you're going to order later, you've already ordered. It doesn't matter. There's no like rules to it. As long as you log into an account, you can spin that wheel every single day. Also, we are doing something called an app check-in. I'm sure some of you guys have known about this. We've done it with previous campaigns, where basically you go to the Olight app if you have it on your phone, and you can check in on that app every single day. And those daily check-ins also give you O coins. And at the end of it, if you do it every day, you can also receive a free item as well. So there's all kinds of like little freebie things, and those O coins add up because you can use those to take money off of future orders. So the coins actually translate into dollars saved from your bank account. So always O coins are a good thing. But who knows? Maybe you can win an amazing free flashlight as well. We are also doing all kinds of giveaways here on the YouTube channel. Again, I'm about to do one next couple of Fridays. I'm going live. We'll do a couple, we'll do giveaways during those. And then the video I'm posting tonight also has an Ark Pro giveaway as well. I run our Facebook page, Olight World Facebook page. So on there, we're also running giveaways and doing all kinds of campaigns. So the bottom line is we're doing stuff on like every single platform. So it's worth it to check them all out. Don't only go to Facebook. Don't only go to Instagram, because we're doing giveaways and all kinds of cool stuff on all of the platforms. So check them all out. And if you enter like 5 or 6 different giveaways, who knows? Maybe you could actually win. Those are better odds, you know? So let's give a flashlight away. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Unfortunately, that code does not work in Canada. I'm very sorry about that. Look, if I could have it my way, because I'm friends with a lot of the guys that work in the different markets, you know, the UK, Germany, Canada. So I talk with a lot of people from all over the world actually every single day. And we always talk about like, so what is your sale going to do? And what is my sale going to do? And, oh, we're doing this. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing that. And it is unfortunate that we have to do different things based on the country, the market, the tariffs, the shipping, the whatever, the customs, the warehousing situation there. So there is so many variances country to country that it literally makes it where companies just can't do the exact same thing in every country. Now, do have quite a lot of people that are pushing for more and more for Canada. Um, and we are trying. There are a lot of advocates at Olight for the Canada department. And I really hope that it continues to grow and we can offer more for you guys. But yes, we talk about this a lot about like, oh, the US is doing this, that country's not doing that. But just know it's not because we want to do these things. It's not like, oh, you don't get that. Ha ha ha. It's about like, okay, what are the things that we can send to that country in the time that we need to send it to? How big is that warehouse? How's the shipping team over there? How's the customs? How long is that taking? We've had a lot of customs issues with Canada lately. So it's complicated, man. If anything, I've worked in business for almost 20 years. And if anything, I just continue to realize how complicated running a global business is. But we are doing our best. We have so many people working so hard for this company every day, and we continue to offer what we can for you guys. We're on your side. I feel like Olight at this point has proven that we care about our fans. We want to give you the most that we can give you. So so thank you everyone watching from Canada, people who support us from other countries who might not have all the crazy sale perks and all that stuff that we're able to do in the US with all our resources here. But I still thank you for purchasing our products and being a part of the Olight family. So thank you. Okay, let's see. The Olight app works great on my Android Galaxy phone. Good, very good to hear. I know we got a lot of Android users out there, so we definitely spend equal amount of time on iOS and Android to make sure they're optimized. We actually just had a couple updates recently as well, so make sure you go to your app store and download the updates for our app. What about the hat? Yeah, right. I'm starting to sweat a little bit here. Man, you guys are making me talk so much. No, I'm kidding. These hats are fantastic. Unfortunately, we haven't made them in a long time. This hat I'm wearing right here, I've had this whole year. I have like 3 or 4 of them, and I just kind of rotate them so they don't get nasty. Like I have one that I wear all the time that has a bunch of sweat stains and I don't care about it. And then I have these ones that are like more clean that I reserve for the content. So same thing with the shirts. I got a couple of these shirts that are the video shirts, and then I have a couple that are just for like doing whatever. So but yes, I would love for us to make more hats. The only thing is, so this is a Richardson hat. I know you guys have heard of Richardson hats, right? And so really it's us just like putting an order in with Richardson to get these amazing hats. We've ordered some in the past that like were maybe a little less expensive, but they weren't the right size. They didn't fit right. And so I've told them, look, if we're going to do another run of hats, we need to just order them from Richardson and just have like the best hats out there, that actually fit grown men's heads, What size shirt are you wearing? Yeah, so this is XL. I have lost a lot of weight this year, actually. I've lost about 20, 25 pounds. So maybe it looks a little bigger on me than usual. But yes, these shirts are not tight. I would say order your size. I don't think they're big enough to where like you really need to order a size down, but they're not tight shirts by any means. So just order your normal size and it will definitely fit. It won't be too tight. But yeah, I mean, I like the size of the shirt. I mean, it's not the tightest thing in the world, but fits the shoulders well, has a good size neck on it. It doesn't come up too high yeah, it's a good shirt, man. It's a good shirt. I'm ready for my shirt to be here. Oh, for sure. And this glows in the dark. Do you see? Can you look? Can you tell that this is glowing right now? Can you see that? So this glows in the dark, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. It's glowing right now. Can you tell? Okay. Yeah, it's green. Okay. I'm like, can you guys see this? It's glowing. It glows green. I promise. I promise it glows green. Like it actually glows. It has luminescence like a watch, right? So same thing. You just charge it up. Cool. All right, let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. I know I've said this like 15 times, but I just keep thinking of other things to tell you. Thank you to the 200 plus people who've been in here this whole time for this past hour watching me talk about all these products. I really appreciate. Do the hoodies. Whew, that would be so cool if we could figure out how to do a hoodie that is this exact same design, like a split hoodie. Oh man, I want that. Okay, let's do it. So I'm giving away a Santa. Yeah, there's no Santa on this one, but the one you get will have a Santa on it, and it is the silver graphite edition. The way this works is we're going to level the playing field. I'm going to have a number in my head between 1 and 100, and it's your job to guess what that number is. It's the number game. The first person to guess in the comment section what number is in my head will win this $100+ flashlight. Okay. So no. Oh gosh. Here's the next part. It's going to start when I give you guys a 5-second countdown. So it hasn't started yet. So stop typing in numbers. Stop. I will tell you when it starts. Okay. So let me I am going to go to my notes app. I'm going to type this number into my phone so you know it's legit. Okay. All right. The number is in my phone. Use the side light. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start the bidding in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. And we're going to start at Spaded AZ that said how many guesses. That's where we're starting. All right. All right, here we go. All right, guys, I am scrolling. And I'm doing my best to find the right number. So I apologize for being boring. I am just making sure I'm doing my due diligence and the right person is crowned. All right, so. Okay, I'm looking. If I haven't said anyone's name, keep guessing. All right, I'm looking. Okay, we have a winner. I will show you. 42. The winner with 42 is Cameron Suhadolnik. I probably said that very, very wrong. I apologize. Congrats, Cameron. Well done, Cameron, with the 42. Nice. There he is with the big woo. Yeah. So not only are you getting $110, I mean, that's retail. You can get a better deal right now. But the retail, $110 light in the silver graphite, and it's going to be custom engraved for the holidays. So that's fantastic. Now, here's the next part. You got to send me an email with your address so that we can send it out to you. Send me an email to Sean, SEAN, at Olight.com. Sean, SEAN, at Olight.com. And send me your address. I'll set it up and the shipping team will send it out. All right. Auto corrected my 4297 Manuel. Come on, man. 42 Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy. Don't all send an email at once. Yeah, right. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate all of the comments. You guys are awesome. Again, guys, our official sale starts tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Obviously, if you have early access, you guys are probably already ordering by now or already have ordered, but please make sure that you guys use that code if there's any left. There's 50 of them. Use the discount code I gave you guys in this video. Congrats to the giveaway winner. The sale is going to be going on for like 2 weeks while supplies last. So it starts tonight. but it's going to be going on forever. So please tell your friends, let everybody know about this sale event, because we really do have some of the best prices on the website. The DIY section goes all the way up to 40% off. So everything you buy in that section is 40% off if you order 3 items or more. That's crazy. We have some stuff that's 50% off. You know, it's really, really good deals, guys. So just go through the website. If you're just hanging out at any time, you're just sitting on the couch this weekend, hop on Olight.com, hop on the Olight app and just check it all out again. Maybe there's some stuff on there that's a really good deal that you still want to pick up. Shipping is free, $49 or more. So we got a lot of customers that put in like, 5 orders, 6 orders. And that's perfectly fine. If you keep thinking of things you want to order, or maybe you want to send a gift to somebody else, you can put somebody else's address in. So there's all kinds of ways to take advantage of this event. Spin the lucky wheel. Make sure you guys are checking in on the app every day. Take advantage of all that. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a safe weekend. Use your flashlights every day. Get out there. Have some fun. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.